Not famous. We're not professionals. We're just two regular guys that get bailed on by our two best regular friends.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that praise praise it. Praise it, Larry. What's going on, man? These guys. Well, that's okay. It's okay. And we can talk about Kansas City and this this beautiful game. I saw in the beginning of the game they were showing a percentage saying that Kansas City would have a 16% chance of making the playoffs if they lost tonight. And wouldn't that be great?
To
Wouldn't that be
not have to see
wonderful?
the cheats in the Super Bowl,
Yes.
because
Or even in the
if
playoffs.
they barely eke in, they're probably going to the Super Bowl.
That's
Just lose
that's
out.
that's sad. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear any of that mess. Man, I'm gonna tell you, buddy,
All right.
buddy. We could try to talk about some of these games here, Larry, but as we filter in, don't know if I'll double back, but now that Brian isn't here to interrupt us, uh, let's go right to the bye week. It's been wonderful. I haven't had to stress at all. I haven't had to even pretend that I care that the 49ers are in a game and if they win or lose, that matters. So thank you, and thank you. Moving on to your game. Moving on to your game. There's Jason. Took him forever. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sleepy like Larry.
Welcome, Jason. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm torn. I'm glad that he actually seemed halfway decent, even though it
Mm-hmm.
was the Commanders.
Mm-hmm.
He made good
Mm-hmm.
reads. He made good plays. He made good throws. They made good decisions. The play callings were good. Um,
Hey,
I'm
their line held strong because they were getting through our line last week, and they were pressuring Bo quite a bit. They really didn't get to JJ
You
much
see,
today.
that's a big thing. Like they actually gave JJ time. JJ had 3 and 4 seconds on some of those throws, which was unheard of the last few weeks. Like he was getting beat up worse than I've ever seen. So people saying JJ's a bust, how do you know? He hadn't even been able to play. And he finally had a chance to throw the ball and he was making some really good throws. On the other hand, that's one loss more going toward our great potential draft pick. So
What
it's
does
like
it
a
matter?
lose lose. But I
This
do
isn't a
like to see
strong draft anymore.
progression. I like to see something I can strive for and hope for next season. That's pretty much. He shows that he's got some potential. I just want to see more growth. And if that means we're going to lose a little bit of draft pick, as long as he shows potential, I guess I'm okay with a lesser draft
I don't think draft order means a damn thing anymore.
pick.
Look at these first overall picks. They're
Yeah, but
not.
this year was garbage. We all called it Cam. Like
Yeah.
there was nothing out there except guys
Yeah.
that you wouldn't normally look at.
But like last year, everyone had Caleb like so far ahead of the other five quarterbacks, and clearly that's not the case.
Mhm.
Like,
Really, even Penix, all those quarterbacks have shown promise at least at a few points of their starting career. So
yes,
Penix, Nix, JJ now. I mean, he's had a couple games, although he hasn't looked amazing in most of them. His offensive line has failed him this year.
I am glad you said it though, Larry. It's against what you called last week a garbage defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like you said, you don't know. It's good though to have that kind of game though against an opponent of 24th ranked in defense and come out there and score 31 and look good doing it.
Because
Good
you got to
start or
think
good
when you
building
go
block.
against when you go against good defense after good defense after good defense, and you're struggling because your offensive line can't play, you can't really see what you got. It can be extremely demoralizing. Now you finally get a
You-
defense that's not going to beat you to death,
Yeah.
and you can
Put them
stand in the
up against
pocket and make
third
some
graders
throws.
and you feel much better, right?
Sure, I'm telling you, sometimes it's just about that mental, bro.
Hey, some of them are
That
tough.
Some of them third graders are tough.
Yes.
But that same defense played Denver pretty well, so they show that they can produce. So the fact that it's
Well,
not there's worse defenses, like you said, 24. So there's like 7 or 8,
I think the home and
9
away
worse
splits are there too,
defenses.
though.
Hmm?
Like Washington at home looked a lot better than they did on the road there.
Yeah, most teams will play better at home. But I don't know. I'm happy to see some growth when he finally has time to throw. But there's still some things I hope to continue when we go back because we still got to play Green Bay and Detroit again this year. If he can at least have a little time standing in the pocket and make some of those good throws, I'll feel better going into next year.
well, a team that did play exactly how they play at home or on the road, the Denver Broncos, just barely one score beat the Raiders.
Well,
It's
that was
awesome.
trash time. They were up 24-7. I don't know. They didn't really bother the last 5 minutes of that game, but at least it was never really in question as far as whether they were going to win or not. But I'd still like to see a better performance because it does seem
Especially against
like
the Raiders.
yeah. And then the thing is they're going to play the Packers next week, and they're going to play the Packers the same exact way, and it's going to be like they're going to be up by 3 in the fourth quarter, and it's going to be nickel and dime back and forth. I think they'll beat
Who's
the
coming this
Packers because
week?
I don't think Love is going to fare well against that defense. That's just my opinion.
I know he's playing. He's playing well. I don't know. I doubt that. What you just said didn't make sense to me.
Just,
Looking at the remaining schedule too, the Jags
yeah. Again, Trevor Lawrence against that defense. I think that's a turnover machine there on the road.
at
I
KC.
think the Chiefs will probably get them in Arrowhead because that's always been a thing, even when the Chiefs sucked.
I hope not. I hope they lose tonight, Jason, and there's 16% chance of
Yes.
not even making the
I
playoffs.
say
That'd be great.
don't sleep on Jacksonville, but y'all should win that.
I mean, they're going to be in it. Like I said, every one of these games that you see Denver is going to be the exact same thing 23-20, 21-19, 24-22. It's all going every one of these games is going to come down to some last second bullshit. And fortunately, they've been like, 10 weeks in a row now on the positive end of that. I don't know how long that continues, but this really does mirror 2015. It does quite a bit.
Yeah,
I
just
think the
the
defense in 2015 was better. I think our offense was worse.
that's probably true. I think the outcomes have been mirror, not necessarily the teams, but you're right.
And the only thing that hurts Denver is New England for that home field has a much easier path. Because outside of Buffalo, I don't know that any of those other 3 teams are going to beat them.
Yeah, if Buffalo beats New England next week, they're pretty much tied for that division.
No, they're just still behind a game.
Oh yeah, they're one
They're
game
2
back. You're
games
right.
behind right now. And I don't know even if they win the tiebreaker because they are New England already won the first one. So it'll come down to is it conference? Is that how
Yeah,
it
it'll
goes?
come down
Conference,
to like matches and then
common
conference wins
opponents,
and then head to
conference
head.
record, and all that shit. So
Yeah.
that probably still to be
Because
determined.
right now Denver essentially has the bye because
Yes.
in like matches they're 6-0 and New England's 5-1.
Yeah. And that's
But y'all's schedule's much harder. Y'all could drop 2 or 3 of these next ones. I don't think New England's going to drop anything after Buffalo. If they beat Buffalo, they're probably going undefeated the rest of the year. So because
Yeah, although
their
Miami's
schedule was
like
much easier than Denver's.
they got Miami at the end of the year, but I don't know. Miami's been on
Miami's
a
been playing
streak,
better.
but like without Achan, they really like if the Jets didn't have their whatever whoever that quarterback was, Miami might have been in trouble there because once they lost Achan,
Maybe.
they did much.
Miami's defense has definitely played a lot better than it did early this season. So
I mean, I agree with almost everything you guys said. I
Pollard,
don't think Denver.
who the
It's like
hell?
what?
Who the hell had Tony Pollard today? Fuck,
He's
went
probably a
nuclear.
free agent,
Went nuclear.
right?
against a pretty good
Oh,
Cleveland defense, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird. Shadur went off. Like you got to give him respect there, right?
do I?
I mean, that's a hell of a
Against
game. I haven't seen anyone do
against
that
the.
with Cleveland.
I mean, it's. I don't know if
Wow.
Dylan Gabriel couldn't have done that. I don't know if Joe Flacco couldn't have done that against that 28th ranked defense in the Tennessee Titans. Why would I? Why?
I'm
Why
just
would I
saying the
believe
fact that
that?
he actually did it because I really haven't seen much outside in Cleveland this year. They haven't had any type of
All right,
offensive
fine.
output.
He had a good NFL game. Good job. Good job. Tennessee. I mean,
Same
you
with
got to
Shuck.
have
I've
at
been
least
hard on
one.
Shuck too. Shuck had a hell of a game. Shuck fucking ran all over Bucks.
True. That
He
did
didn't
happen.
throw against them, but he definitely ran against them.
I give credit to some of these dudes. Like I don't know that it's going to mean like that they're going to be.
Shuck had a 65 quarterback rating.
Yeah, I don't know that it's going to mean they're going to be superstars, but they did go into Tampa. They beat them on the road, and they kind of fucked up their season.
I think Brian called that actually. He said New Orleans.
Yeah, really messed up. Yeah, Tampa Bay's tied with Carolina now, so Carolina might end up with the
Did
4th
anybody
seed.
say Jacksonville with me? Because I know I said Jacksonville.
I can't remember what I said on that one. But once Daniel Jones went out, it was over.
Yeah, I agree.
They were
They've
kind of
looked
hanging with him.
complacent even with him. So
They were competing with him until that, but
Roy called Jacksonville with me. He agreed with me when I said it because I was
just-
I got it,
surprised.
Mark.
Yeah,
like
I got it,
with
Mark.
Vicky
I
being
looked.
over there, I was surprised that you said Jacksonville.
I didn't. Now the
I'll go with what I think,
interesting
man.
thing for is their wide receiver one, I guess. They got Brian Thomas, but they'd rather throw to Tim Patrick and Myers.
Well,
That was a
Brian's
hell
not
of a
here yet,
catch
but
by
let's go
Brian
ahead and work
Thomas.
down the list. He can jump. He can jump in. I think we can start on we can skip the Dallas game until he walks through the door until the last minute at least. But Steelers, Ravens, Lamar looks absolutely terrible. 6-7. Do they even make the playoffs?
Do you think that was a touchdown? The likely play. I don't know if you saw that.
Nope, I didn't see it.
It looked like he didn't have enough. He didn't have the ball long enough because he caught the ball in the end zone, and then he let it go, and then they said it was incomplete. But no, they look
No.
bad. You remember how like last year Rashad Bateman was catching all those touchdowns? Like I don't even know if he exists anymore.
Yeah, does he play on a team?
Yeah, and that whole thing. You remember last year when Isaiah Likely had like 2 touchdowns and yards in the first game, and everybody thought he was going to replace Mark Andrews and superstar tight end. Well, Mark Andrews kind of sucks now, but Isaiah Likely sucks even more. And Derrick Henry looks like he's dust. I mean, they lost to that crappy Steelers team that hasn't been doing anything in weeks, and they made Aaron Rodgers look like what 2021 Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, he looked decent and solid, but it's all Lamar. Something's off. He's throwing low. He's throwing low is what he is. And I think they said he still had some some pain in him that's causing him to have these very poor passes. He's not able to plant his foot. He's not able to do something. I don't know.
Yeah, clearly something's off.
Yep, yeah. Maybe it's Lamar who's progressing. Larry, is it Lamar that's
I guess it's still
progressing
better than
or
Cooper
regressing?
Kupp.
I think he's still lingering the injury. I think
Yeah.
that hamstring injury is just like a ball and chain because he can't move like he was. So, and Lamar's never been a great thrower. When defenses have to play for his ability to run, it opens up. He's not a horrible thrower when it comes to a lot of those running quarterbacks. I think he's actually progressed from coming into the league, although he's not a pocket passer, and because he kind of has to be, he's never gonna be. He needs the ability to move, and
Last
with
year,
that hamstring hindering him,
last
he
year it
can't.
wasn't him being a better passer either. It was just the fact that guys were wide open because they were going to inevitably be because they were looking out for Lamar to run and Henry running downfield, of course. All right. Let's go to the Colts and the Jags, and it looks like the Muppet is now out of commission. Is it a torn Achilles? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. It's done. Their season is over.
And what? You don't believe in the Notre Dame grad?
That third
Leonard?
string back who played, I guess, looked all right. But
I
it's
don't
still
believe in him.
it's a horrible break for the Colts because they went from the number one seed.
Their only way they win is if Jonathan Taylor
Yes.
has nuclear games. But he's about to be facing 8 in the box now, so it's not going to be like it was early this season. His MVP chances went out the window with Daniel Jones's legs.
Well,
Really, he
Gavin
shouldn't
has
have
been
been
saying
playing
it
if
for.
he had a broken leg.
You're frozen, Jason. I think you have some bad connection going on.
Eh,
Just FYI.
I can hear you.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
keep. You see it too, Larry?
The last couple of weeks, his connection has kind of done that where he'll be talking and his video doesn't keep up with his talking.
Let me see something.
I don't know why. Like, we can still hear you usually, but your video will freeze.
Yeah.
Hold on. It might be. I'll change from 5G to 2G. Let me try that. I might disconnect and come back on. Okay.
All right. All good. Gavin's been saying it for weeks, though, is that they're trying to be a pass first team. He doesn't understand why, and he made some really good points. And then they kind of came true, and he was talking about them losing out. Like, whoa, and he might be right. He might be right now, definitely.
I
They were
mean, he's
playing
been
poor.
watching. So,
Yeah, they were playing poorly against not just this week, but prior 2 weeks, they've been playing really bad, and the play calling has been really bad. So I don't know, man. They would might have lost out even if they had Danny Dimes there. Now Jason's really
maybe.
frozen. Hey, Jason, let me just hit the. Oh nope, he's out. Man, I just want the Cheats to lose so bad.
The sad part is one drive and they're right back in it again because the Texans aren't really running away with this. So,
No, I thought if they let it
matter
be
of
a defensive game, not enough scoring, that the Chiefs would inevitably come back. What do you do?
their first drive was a whopping minute and a half.
Is it
You
any
still look
better?
like you're in a 1980s video,
Yeah,
but
it's really choppy.
I
but
don't know
you're
what the
there.
hell to do.
As long as we can hear you, I don't care personally, but just know your video cuts out.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's happened like the last three lives. You'll be talking and you'll just stop moving, and then it'll catch back up, and your mouth will be moving when you're saying nothing.
The number of devices you have connected.
That's possible. And they're gonna let Kansas City stay in this game, bro. This is gonna be annoying.
Yeah. Needing to turn over right now. Yep, Jason's back out.
When Jaden Daniels came back, I was interested because I want to see what he was going to be able to do. And he looked bad. Minnesota's defense came to play today.
Oh no, y'all played really well. Like it was hard to find any kind of criticism, and I mean that's good for you guys. I mean, I don't know if you can go on a tear and get in just a
It
little
gives
bit,
me
but
hope. I would like to see a game like this, not necessarily a blowout, but a game where we come to play like this against like a Green Bay or something. It'll make me feel better. You look a little less choppy without that background.
let me see if I can. Looks like you've muted yourself. Das has muted himself. Jason has muted
Can't hear
himself.
Oh,
Hmm, we hear you. You you're in the upside down communicating with us right now. Did you see the new one, Larry?
yeah, we've all seen it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, of
Jason
course we.
watched the entire thing the first night.
Oh,
It took
nice.
me like 3 days to watch them because I'm busy all the time.
Yeah, we were 3 days too.
Fourth
Kids
and
love that show.
fourth and one.
Pick, 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 pick. They're gonna run it though. Kareem's in there. Hey, oh my God.
Yeah, I use my phone here because normally I use my laptop for that.
Oh, your phone.
Maybe your Wi-Fi is just a little choppy tonight.
Possibly. I'm on the
The
Wi-Fi
cold,
on the phone, so same thing.
the cold might be messing with it.
Possibly. I'm gonna have to get like a. I'm gonna have to get my
You
cell
should
phone
turn it sideways.
like this.
Oh wait, yeah, that works.
It
It
actually
works
looks
for
better.
when, yeah, it does. And when Brian comes in here, it'll fill the whole screen in the four screen way.
Just give me a
Yeah,
second here. I'm gonna get my
Stand.
rig.
stand.
Yeah.
Oh,
Some hard running right there, man. They had him stop behind the line too. Well, I know I talk about this next game, but I don't want to leave Jason out from talking about his favorite quarterback.
his favorite quarterback,
Yeah, I
Tua.
don't want him. I don't want to deprive him of getting the chance to talk about this particular quarterback. Tyler, show me the money. Oh shit, fuck me. I put some music on here, but we get trademarked and then sued. And then who's gonna fix your door?
Not me.
Exactly. No one if we get sued. I don't know why that show continues to be good. Like, when you get down to the finale, you're always really deeply disappointed. So I'm like automatically thinking about that moment, the moment where I'm ultimately disappointed, because in every single show that I've ever finished recently, I've been utterly disappointed. I can only think of one show I wasn't disappointed in, that I closed it out the way it needed to close out. But that was more of like a feel good sort of thing. I don't know if this should be like a feel good ending, or it should be just, it should just, maybe some people should die. I'm not sure. Should
People
people
are going
die?
to die.
People are going to die?
I heard when they first
Like for
pitched
real
this.
die? Not come back die?
Yeah, when they first pitched this to the Netflix people, there were people in the room crying. A lot of people. So somebody or some people are going to die. I think Will probably will die. He'll probably be one of them.
I think you just read some internet rumor board.
Mm-mm. Before it ever came out, they said that the people at Netflix that they were pitching the last season to cried. So,
Where do
But
you know
that can
this
mean a
from?
lot of things.
but that was like 15 years ago when they first pitched the season. So,
No. Well,
Well,
I'm
they
just
had
saying
no idea there was going to be a fifth season because they only planned on doing one season, but it became insanely popular.
yeah, and Millie Bobby Brown said that she didn't want to do it anymore, so they got her to agree to one more season, and they came up with the season. And the people at Netflix cried when they told them what the premise and stuff was going to
But
be.
where is that article?
Bro, it was like 15 years ago when they were children still. I don't
Again,
remember.
they only had one season out then, though. Like,
he's saying you're making it up.
There's no way I can prove I'm not making it up now. It was so long ago, bro.
I'm just saying,
I
all
don't know.
the stuff I keep reading is like,
It was right before season 4 ended. They told them the final season, and they read them the script, I guess, and they said that there were
but
people in there crying. Give me a
but
minute. I'll
Doesn't mean
start doing research and see if I can
it,
find it.
because
it doesn't even mean someone's gonna die, because I'm sure at the end of other feel good shows or other shows, when no one died, you just cried because it was the end. It was the true end, and it
Nah,
ended
they're
in a
going to
happy
kill
way.
someone. I'll take that bet.
All right,
Someone's
what do you
going
want to
to die.
bet? What do
someone
you
always.
want to? I
You
don't
don't
really.
think anybody's gonna die in this?
I think someone should, but I just don't think they'll pull the trigger on it. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying if they intended to, that they're not going to. You're sideways, Jason.
I don't know why. That's
Here, I don't have to look too far. AI found it for me. When the Duffer Brothers pitched Stranger Things 5 to Netflix, the outline moved executives to tears. Not just from the emotional story of the series ending, but because it was a powerful culmination of the entire show, blending the original tone of season 1 with big ideas from earlier seasons, promising a satisfying conclusion to the beloved character arcs.
Hmm.
this seems like it could go in different ways.
Yeah, it doesn't really imply anything, Larry. You're
No,
implying it.
I feel like if they're gonna cry, somebody probably died.
No, they cried at the end of Office. I teared up at
I
the end of
think I
Office, and that
didn't
was
cry at the
all
end of
just
Office. You're
feel
weird,
good
bro.
stuff.
I
It
uh
was all just
Black
feel good
I
stuff.
Panther brand.
think they should kill them all. That's what I think.
I think
Damn.
root for Vecna.
I want them all to die.
What you say? Team Vecna?
Team Vecna, yeah.
All right. Hey, look, I didn't want to deprive you of talking about your favorite quarterback. He actually did good this week, Jason. All right, Tyler, show me the money.
Yeah, I don't know. The Bucks just don't look right. They get all these people back, and Igboka looks like hot garbage. Godwin's like better than Igboka right now, and then Irving looked okay, I guess, but Baker doesn't look right. He's probably playing
Baker
hurt,
does not look right.
and
Yes,
then
he
the
does not look
defense
right.
stinks, and they let a crappy Saints team beat them in their house. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
I mean, there isn't much to say. I mean, it's not like Tyler did all that well. 144 yards, a pick, no TDs. He wasn't that great, but Mayfield threw for less than 50%. That's not good. Blocking the back, blocking the back. That might have been 2 blocks in the back.
I think this game's over. I think Kansas City's still going to win. I don't think Houston's going to be able to.
Stop saying stuff like that. What's wrong with you, Denver?
Shit. It would be too perfect for them to lose this game. They're going to make us sweat to the last week.
Well, last word, Larry. Tampa's in trouble.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Baker just forgot how to play football the last couple weeks.
Him and Darnold, by the way. But Darnold, I guess, came back in the second half.
Darnold
That
bounced back from that. He was still like living in the ghosts of playing Minnesota's defense last week and looking terrible.
Really, though, that was mostly Kirk Cousins wanting to give the ball to the Seattle defense.
Seattle defense is good.
Yeah, Seattle's defense is solid.
Yes,
and Cousins is wash.
What they need to do is go out of their way to figure out how to make Bijan Robinson more involved.
Well, he's the second running back on the team, so they still have Algier. That's the thing.
Algier looked horrendous outside of one drive today.
That's just for you. Oh, you know what? I forgot to play my little graphic. Hey, I made it. I'm playing it. Don't care. A game that no one cares about. Dolphins, the Jets. You look good.
For fantasy purposes, I guess I'm sure the HN owners were salty about that, losing him at halftime. I mean, other than that, Jets stink.
Oh man, terrible. They benched Tyrod, huh?
No, he got hurt. Groin pull.
Did he get hurt? I thought they
got hurt in the first drive, a pulled groin or something.
Oh wow!
They said it was a groin injury. He had
Fields was already out with an injury.
So they were playing their third string.
What's his name? Brady Cook from Missouri. 14 for 30, 46%, 163 yards, no touchdowns, 2 TDs, and 6 sacks. Oof.
How does it got 2 TDs? They only scored 10 points.
2 picks.
He said 2 TDs. 2 INTs.
I said INTs. Did I say TDs?
I heard TDs. Yeah, Tyrod Taylor went 1 for 4, 6 yards before he got hurt.
Impressive. And a pick. Don't forget the pick.
Oh, yeah, and a pick. I know I started Miami's defense in both of my leagues, and they went ham in both of my leagues.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Man.
Miami's defense isn't bad. That's why I did it, and it's the Jets.
Jets, yeah. I mean, let's not even talk about the skill of the defense when you're playing the Jets.
I think Fitzpatrick's been a good pickup for them at safety. That trade might have actually benefited them.
I'll start.
Starting from the 2.
I hope he throws a pick 6, but probably not.
It'd be awesome. I'll take just a turnover of anything. It doesn't have to be for 6. I just want
absolutely
a turnover.
Someone's got a leg brace. Oh, Patrick's got a leg brace on, a knee brace on. Or no, he had something on there for maybe it was like an electrode machine, you know?
So do you think with Daniel Jones that Achilles I've always heard that this can be like overcompensating injuries. So like he was trying to avoid that other leg because it had the fracture, and then he popped.
Probably. Yeah, I think that's a good assessment.
Yeah.
Because that's how Tim Patrick did it when he came back from the ACL and then he tore the Achilles on the other.
That's what happened to Dobbins.
Yeah.
He came back from the ACL and he tore the Achilles.
Yeah, on the opposite.
On the other leg.
Yeah, because when you overcompensate, bad things can happen.
And you do it, and it's a mental struggle, I'm sure, because you're scared to like really plant it the way you used to and ignore anything else, and so you overuse that leg, like you said. All right, well, I'm not ready to give Shadur that much credit. I'm sorry. It was a shoddy defense. Good that he did what he did, but he was still 54% throwing the ball. I saw some of those throws. They weren't many contested. Some really good throws though. Some really decent throws.
I just think looking at the disaster that the Brown season was, it was kind of a little bit of a bright spot, even though they lost to the Titans.
Yeah.
And actually,
he earned another shot.
Not a lot of quarterbacks have thrown for over 300 yards against Tennessee's defense. In all fairness,
Tennessee gets scored on.
It's just weird.
Yeah, I'm about to go look. I'm curious how many quarterbacks.
That game was
like
so
that.
weird that Tennessee used their running and they kind of just shredded the Cleveland defense, which really hasn't happened much this year.
Let's see.
Like Tony Pollard and even Tajay Spears, I think, there towards the end.
Although it was week 1, Bo Nix had 176, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions against Tennessee.
That's Bo. Bo's so fickle. He's so.
Stafford had 298, 2 touchdowns and 1 pick, which was less than Shadur. And I'm not a big Shadur Sanders fan either. So Daniel Jones had 228 and 1 touchdown.
You're just proving the defense is terrible.
Yeah, it's bad, but
20,
Shadur just put up like
41,
yards,
26, 21, 20, 31, 38, 27. I'm just naming off opponent scores.
But look at that. 364 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 pick. You're not going to be like, oh, that was Shadur Sanders.
But it was so balanced. Check out what the running back did. You know what I'm saying? Like it was such an easy defense. You could do whatever you wanted. Obviously you can.
Check out what
People
the
are
running
scoring.
back did.
Yeah.
Shadur Sanders was the leading rusher in that game too.
I know. I saw. What's your point?
He's better than Gabe. I'll give him that.
My point is
he has 4 touchdowns in that game. No other quarterback's really done that against Tennessee's defense, no matter how bad it is.
Okay, so he got a lot of volume. I'm just saying that the Tennessee defense is garbage enough to where that's going to happen. Bye, Jason.
Hold on 1 second. I'm sharing the feed so we can have some more viewers.
Yeah, but ultimately, mother sucker something, this defense can't stop people. That's all. Running the ball, passing the ball, whatever.
It's not good, but the thing is, same thing for McCarthy. I mean, Washington's defense might be mildly better than Tennessee's, but it still is a big thing. It helps his mind.
Sure, no, definitely.
If you
can improve confidence, I agree with you. If that's what you're saying.
Yeah, confidence. That's what I couldn't remember the word.
Sure, I agree. Shadur agree. Shadur.
Like I'm not ready to give him his crown or anything, but he did actually look like he's a starting quarterback for once.
He it makes it look like he deserves another, and he does deserve another start. Definitely.
Like McCarthy, I'd like to see him do that against a Green Bay or a Denver or even a San Francisco. Y'all's defense isn't that bad.
I'll give him the nod over Gabriel. That's all.
Oh yeah. He's proven more to me than Gabriel did in his 6 starts.
Yeah, because Gabriel wasn't really.
He at least can get the ball down the field.
Of anything.
The sledgehammer's time is over.
I wasn't gonna go that far. Wasn't gonna go. Oh, so I'm not gonna go that far to make some kind
You'd rather You'd rather have Dylan Gabriel?
I don't know.
Sledgehammer. I don't know, man. He showed me not one thing the whole time he started that would make me want him to be my starting quarterback.
I'm just not jumping all over the fact they play the Titans defense and going, yeah, you know what? He's better. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what
But even
Dylan Gabriel would have done against
I
that
don't think he would
defense.
have. Not like that. He wouldn't have.
Hmm?
He probably would have had like
Mhm.
190, one
Mhm.
touchdown, one
Mhm.
pick.
Mhm.
Probably would have been something like that.
Well, let's talk about the guy that I thought was going to really come through this week and make trouble for
Sledgehammer.
everyone. Joe the Toe out there in the snow playing Larry's favorite player in the world, Josh Allen.
I don't
How do
know
you
about
throw?
my favorite player, but I
He's a
do like
favorite
me some
player.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, he does. He loves Josh Allen.
I need to
Going,
buy me a Josh Allen jersey.
do you throw back-to-back picks or do you throw 3 picks in a row? What
He
was that?
threw a pick six, and then he threw a pick after they got the ball back.
Yeah,
And
back-to-back picks.
like, really, they were up by 2 scores. They should have beat Buffalo, but
It was crazy.
I don't know. Like, also, Zach Taylor. So you have, what was it? Like, you had under 2 minutes or just above 2 minutes, one timeout, and you're down by a score. You're kicking the ball off, and you have the worst defense in football, and the other side has Josh Allen. And all they need to do is get one first down to win the game. But you're not going to try an onside kick?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, I don't get that.
After Josh Allen torched you for a 40-yard
Right.
touchdown run, that man is running in the snow just like it's normal.
Yeah.
And you're gonna kick the ball off. I agree with Jason.
Like,
You gotta
you got to
give your
give your
offense
team a
a chance.
shot because that's the only shot you have.
It's the
I
best
agree.
shot. It's
That's
not the only
stupid.
shot, but it is the best shot is to try to just take it out of his hands.
Especially an onside
Was I
kick
the
in
only
the
person to
snow.
pick Buffalo last week?
Like, in the snow.
I thought all of y'all picked the Bengals.
They should have won. They had the game won.
It's because
Yeah,
I
but
picked.
that's why you play 60 minutes, brother.
I mean, I don't disagree with the pick still because they outplayed them. Burrow made 2 stupid plays.
I think, and I'm gonna be honest, if they played that exact game 10 times, it's probably 5-5.
Probably.
I think that is an actual coin flip. I only went Buffalo because they were at home, and I said it last week in the stream. I'm going Buffalo because they're at home. If they were in Cincinnati, I would have went Cincinnati.
And Buffalo still has the problem that they only have 2 good players on offense. And
yeah, but they have the best player in the league on offense, and that's the only reason they're even in position to make the playoffs this year.
I still don't know that he's the best player in the league.
Who would you take over him?
Honestly, probably the guy with 3 Super Bowls. I hate to say it.
Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah.
No,
I'll
I'm
take
good
his
right
voodoo
now.
luck.
He doesn't look like 3 Super Bowl Patrick Mahomes.
But he has voodoo luck.
What?
Dang.
I don't know. Allen's got something to me in the playoffs.
He hit the ground. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. It hit the fucking ground.
I saw it slip through his fingers. Yeah, but Patrick Mahomes will never in his career carry a team like Josh Allen's had to.
I don't know. I don't put Josh Allen on that high a pedestal, even though he is on a big pedestal. Not that high. He still hasn't won as many Super Bowls, so I kind of tend to agree with Jason. But speaking of spoilers, I'm just sad that
I
Cincinnati
just know
doesn't play
y'all want the
anybody
Kansas City
relevant.
Chiefs player on your team.
What?
What, Josh Allen lover? Josh Allen lover says what?
I just know you guys really want that Kansas City Chief player on your team.
No, I just want him to be
If
not in the
it
Super Bowl.
keeps me from having to
If he
pick a
came
Chief,
with his
I'll
voodoo
go
luck,
Josh
bring
Allen.
him on.
We don't believe in voodoo, Jason.
I
I'm
don't
just
want no
sad
Chief.
that Cincinnati only gets to spoil one more team this season from going to the playoffs, and because that's what they're going to be playing, ultimate and the ultimate spoiler, and they play Baltimore. That's the last relevant team.
Here's the thing, though: if they win out, all three of those teams could be 8-9, and they could still actually make the playoff.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
the Steelers and Ravens stink too.
That's crazy.
I'm actually, as a Viking, I would much rather play the Steelers or the
Right.
Ravens
Then the Bengals.
over
No,
the
no one wants
Bengals
the Bengals. Like if you're the
because
2
that
seed,
offense, you never know.
or no, if you're the 5 seed and you happen to draw the Bengals, they happen to find a way to backdoor and win that division. No, you don't want to play.
Nah, I'm hoping they lose so that they can't get in.
Could be
I'm
it could
hoping
be
that's. I'm hoping that Seattle doesn't get in. I'm hoping that the Rams get in and not Seattle. They stomp all over the Falcons, and I just don't want to play that team. But I don't. They're running through a gauntlet right now. A gauntlet. They play the Rams again, which I know you're very interested in, Larry.
That's a good one. Yeah,
That is a pretty good one.
the
And then
first
they
team is
go
really good.
and they go against the first place Carolina Panthers. We all know that team can be competitive. It
They're
can be
Jekyll and Hyde.
competitive.
Carolina
Panthers.
lives and dies on the run. So if they can establish a run against Seattle, then they'll be in it. If they can't, then they're going to
And
get beat by 3 scores.
and they're not in Seattle. So that just helps the Panthers infinitely, in my opinion.
Mildly, I agree.
Yeah. And finally, they're playing us, divisional rival, at the very, very end. And it's not like it's not going to be a tough game for them, even though the way they're playing, it doesn't look like we can win.
You never know. Y'all have y'all's offensive pieces back.
Don't the 49ers
JSN's
have
probably
the
going
Colts?
to carve y'all up, but it's going to be a shootout, I think.
The 49ers have the Colts. That's pretty much a freebie now.
It
It
is
is.
now. 8 in the box, bro. That's what y'all are going to have to do. Stop the only thing that can beat y'all.
I think that Kansas City game broke them when they were way up on KC and they blew it.
Yeah. And they came back
But
and
that happened
lost.
twice. Happened twice, man. It broke me. It broke me inside. I'm not the man I used to be.
Oh, he dropped it.
Yeah, he got his hand in there. Good play.
Who was that, Thornton?
Yep.
Good play. Yeah, but I hope Seattle doesn't get in. Hope that gauntlet proves very difficult. They had the Colts on their schedule too, but like you guys said, it's kind of a freebie now.
All right, moving on in the blue Yukon.
All right, Rams and Cardinals. You want to talk about it? Kyler Murray's out for the
Hey,
year.
you have the two
Battlefront
best.
came out.
You have two of the top 5 best receivers in football going at it, and Puka Nacua and Michael Wilson.
Mm.
Michael Wilson went nuclear again. Like even
I'll
though,
say I think that the brisket is finally over smoked. I think that it's pretty much done.
hey, he still put up numbers most of it was in trash time. But
He did.
like for
He really
fantasy,
did put
he's
up
great.
numbers.
Like he just constantly puts up numbers. It doesn't matter. Like
Is the Arizona defense like quietly a bottom 3 defense in the league?
they're
Because the
horrible.
offense is putting up numbers, but that defense is playing garbage.
Yes, but it leads to these amazing game scripts. So
Maybe you start playing your fantasy players against the Arizona defense. Like
Michael
just pick
Wilson's going to
players
win.
that are playing Arizona. Maybe
Michael
Arizona's worse than Tennessee.
Wilson's going to
Could
win
be, could
somebody's
be.
best ball.
Like everybody talks about bad defenses like Tennessee and even Washington, although they're not the worst.
Dallas.
Nobody talks about Arizona. Arizona's defense is really trash.
It is bad. It's probably been bad
They're
since.
about to get the number 1 pick themselves.
Uh-oh.
I've got this game. By the way,
Collinsworth about to start gagging. You've listened close enough. Did you hear him, bro? Like, this is ridiculous.
He loves him some Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, he does.
I'm waiting for him to say, you know who'd be really good in this spot? Patrick Mahomes.
If only Patrick Mahomes can snap the ball to himself.
Yeah, not realizing he's
They
watching.
might never lose again.
I bet you Patrick Mahomes come here and do this job and play football on the field. Same time. Do my job and his job. All right, moving on to I don't even know how Larry feels about this game, but go Pack Go.
I picked the Packers, didn't I?
Packers won. That was a great game. Watching into that one. Man,
Yeah. Right
it's
before
wild.
I fell asleep, it was Packers that just went up one score.
It looked like Caleb Williams had an open lane to run for the first down, and he just decides to throw it, and then he doesn't get
Yep.
it. Gets the pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fell asleep. I was really tired.
I
They were
don't
driving. They were
like
driving.
they. I don't know. That's going to be the problem with them is if they rely on him to win games, I don't think they can.
So the game plan and the team itself does seem solid. They didn't play a bad game, so they're a team to look out for. It's not guaranteed that they're gonna just be one and out in the playoffs, or they couldn't catch fire. But Caleb didn't do all that hot. I mean, 76 quarterback rating. Oh, that's something I was going to bring up earlier. Do you know that Cam Ward has not had an above above 100, 100 or more quarterback rating the entire season?
I mean, most of us were in agreement that Cam Ward wasn't great.
Just throwing it out there.
I mean, he
But
is throwing to like wide receiver 4s and 5s, and he has like nobody. I mean, it's not a.
Well, I'd say DK's really shown himself as a rookie to be a solid option if he throws it to him.
I don't know. I think Tennessee's just doomed. I thought he would do better, but honestly, it looks like Will Levis.
ooh, next Sunday night, Minnesota and Dallas. Well, hope Brian's on for that one. Man,
Where
that's
is
a
it
game
at?
y'all need to win. It's in Dallas.
In Dallas.
Oh, y'all are in trouble.
What? No, JJ
I think
turned
our
it up,
defense
man.
is
I'm a
good.
believer for one game.
It's that bipolar Dallas though, with what they are at home and what they are on the road.
I'm picking Minnesota going into that game. Well, speaking of all that,
Well, I'm picking against Minnesota all year, the rest of the year, so it
I
doesn't
heard
matter.
what you
It
said.
doesn't
Made no
matter what I
difference
think.
though. Y'all win, y'all lose. No matter what you try to say to do, it doesn't really matter.
Sure. That's right.
But hey, Green Bay looks like the top of that division now. That's all I'm saying. Like, just optically, the way they're playing looks as though they deserve to be on the top of that division. Go Pack Go. Man, can the Cheats just lose? That'd be so great.
It's tied now. Game's over.
All these receivers that the Texans have tried to replace Tank Dell with suck, and they need Tank Dell back. Probably not going to get him back till next year.
Man, just CJ looks terrible, man. The way he
I still had no doubt he wasn't coming back this year.
just no blocking right there.
I love your psychic abilities, Larry.
Psychic abilities, just watch the injury. He wasn't coming back, bro.
I'm
It
just saying,
happened like 2
it's
weeks before the end of the season.
It is 300. It's been 365 days since that injury, so the possibility was
And
there.
it's been way longer than that for since someone's had that horrible of an injury.
No, not necessarily. I've seen guys get all kinds of backwards knees and ankles and stuff, and they come back the next year.
I think you were just being optimistic.
No, I'm saying I said I didn't think so either. I said there's a possibility. I'm just not going to speak in these absolutes like you do.
I would have been surprised if he came back.
He likes to exaggerate a lot too.
Because speaking
What does that have to do with anything?
absolutes,
As horrible as that injury was, I just said I didn't see him when he got hurt. I said, well, he's not playing next year. And then when the year started, I still felt the same way. There at no point did they make me feel like there was a chance he was coming back. And Joe Mixon's injury, if he's not playing this year, Tank Dell's was much worse.
We don't even know exactly what happened to Joe
Yeah,
Mixon.
nothing. Joe Mixon was fine. He just don't want to play.
Something happened.
No, he had that foot injury or whatever. I don't know, man. And I told you, even when we were talking about it, even if Tank Dell had a potential to come back like week 14 or whatever, why risk an injury? Look at what happened with what's his name, Jonathan, the running back for the Panthers,
Brooks.
Stewart.
Jonathan Brooks. Thank you. I was gonna say Stewart. Yeah,
Oh.
no, Jonathan Brooks. They brought him back prematurely because they could squeeze him in week 14, and he tore his ACL again.
Here's the thing, though. They brought him back less than a year. I'm saying is this isn't really early. This is over.
It was about a year.
It's over a year now. It was early December. So it was
Actually,
over.
I think Jonathan Brooks was more than a year.
But what I'm saying is, okay, at the end of the day, you play football, right? You're going to have to go out there at some point and play again. That's what you want to do.
Sure,
but if he
why would
plays
you come
now,
out there?
or he plays next year.
Yeah, he
the
should
risk
play
is
next
still
year.
There. Now, whether he gets medically cleared or not, that's the ultimate thing.
The reason he should wait is so he has an entire training camp and spring training and can get built into it, not come in week 14 when everything's mid-go just to get injured.
But that injury risk is still going to be there next year. Look at his size.
I think it's less when you can prepare for it.
With a guy like that, it's just going to be there. It's just
sure. He's small. It's always going to be there. But I'd rather him build himself up into that.
I just don't know that makes any difference at this point. But it's more ultimately to me is what they see behind the scenes, whether they can clear him or not. Obviously,
that was like a Reggie Bush type hit right there.
Almost,
oh my goodness,
he got wrecked.
Rice got murdered.
I'm surprised he got back up.
I'm surprised too. It looked like it hurt him.
He got wrecked like he hit that car in Dallas.
Dang. It's brutal. Hey, speaking of Dallas, he didn't make it in, so just talk about it real quick. Losing to Detroit on Thursday, I think, has done it in for Dallas officially.
Depends, I guess, on what Philly does the rest of the year, but
that's a good point.
I mean, Dallas has just looked really good at home, and they've looked bad when they go on the road. And
crap, I look at their remaining schedule. They got the Vikings, the Chargers, the Commanders, and the Giants. They doom us all.
They could go 3-1 in that stretch.
They could go 3-1.
Depends on what Vikings team shows up. The Chargers, they'll probably beat them. But the last two are definitely smacks.
That leaves them 9-7-1.
Because I would say they lose to the Chargers and probably win the other three. Because of our defense, I think that's the only reason we might have a chance, but you never know.
Yeah. I hope I win my playoff game next week because now I have Herbert on the bench for week 16.
All right, let's smooth right over into.
Did you make it?
Oh, yes, I did. I won.
He won.
In this horrible matchup we had. I'm leading like 106.
I made it 2 weeks ago, so whatever.
Shut up. Let's slide right on into.
I'm not sliding.
We wait for Brian still, if he ever does show. Predictions. Guys. Who plays first? Let's take a peek. The Broncos at home against the Packers. The 9-3 top of the division Packers. We all know who Larry's going to pick. And we all know who you're going to pick, Jason. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Right? right?
Oh yeah, I'm taking Denver against Love.
No doubt they're
For
going to win.
Green Bay at Denver.
Yep, it's in Mile High.
Oh, I'm going Denver at home.
You're going Denver at home?
Huh?
Oh. This is the one game where Denver blew out Dallas. It's going to just be in the reverse. Packers are going to probably blow out Denver this game. 2 scores. It's going to be a weird game for you guys.
Oh no,
It's
I'm
Bo
going to
Nix.
take the home team. I think it's close.
I don't trust Jordan.
I think the highlight of the game is going to be, can Denver's offensive line keep Green Bay's defensive line out of the backfield? If Bo Nix has time, I think it's. But
Not
I
getting
don't
time.
know, bro. JJ McCarthy averaged less than 2 seconds in the pocket every play. Like, if y'all can at least give Bo some time, y'all might have a chance. And I think at home, y'all's offensive line's better than ours, especially the way ours was playing then. So I'm going to go Denver at home because Denver's defense is good. And I think Love's going to have trouble moving the ball. If they lose, I mean, if Green Bay wins, it's because
They
Josh
go by
Jacobs has a good
Packers.
game.
That's what's going to happen. It's been mostly Josh Jacobs, but Love's been playing much better, and he's been playing
He
better
doesn't
than
play
Nix.
Denver's defense, though.
He's been playing better than Nix, and Nix is going to have all kinds of problems. All kinds of. All right, who's next?
You thought I was going to pick Green Bay?
By the way,
No, I went through and
Mahomes
did all my picks earlier.
just do a pick.
Oh, no, I saw. That happened a
Boom,
long time ago.
go. CJ needs to play, man. God, you suck so much this season. Last season,
He sucked last season, too. Joe
I
Mixon
just
is the only
said.
reason they were
I
good.
just said that.
You got to put Davis Mills in.
Like,
You can't put
they
General
looked
Graf
better
in.
with. Hey, they looked better with the throat goat. Just saying.
It did.
I worry for him. He needs a neck brace. Although he can see over any line. Let's see. Oh, next game is the Niners game. They're playing Tennessee. You know,
Next. If anybody here says Tennessee, I'm quitting this podcast, and y'all can go do what y'all want to do.
You don't think Tony
they-
Pollard's going to have 200 yards rushing?
No,
if Brian
I
was here,
don't.
he would definitely take Tennessee. Just because
I
you
don't
said
think
that.
he would.
He
Brian's
would.
not stupid, bro.
No, he
He's
goes
not
on emotion
stupid.
sometimes. Devil's
He's not
advocate.
picking Tennessee,
He would be
bro.
like, "I'm gonna go
He
Tennessee
would
this
not
game
pick
because you
Tennessee,
said
bro.
that."
No, he's not picking Tennessee.
He totally is.
Oh,
Because you said
CJ's
that.
hurt. That means Houston's going to have a chance now. The throat goat's about to come in.
General Mills.
Oh, never mind. He got out. I mean, he got up.
General
No,
Mills.
that's true.
That right tackle did an awesome job right there.
Oh, wow, what a play. You better give that to him.
I'm surprised he didn't fumble it.
He
That
looked like
was
he was about to
impressive.
drop it. He looked like he was going to drop it.
He looked like this thing was about to shoot out of his hand, and he kept it. I got to give that man props. Oh, see, oh.
Is that Owen Daniels? Remember that name?
Oh, that's a horrible spot, bro. Okay, never mind. He fixed it.
Remember that name?
That was. If they don't give him a first down, that was a bad spot. Okay, that's fine. Because he was past the line.
You remember that tight end? Owen Daniels?
No.
Yes.
What? Oh, you're talking trash.
Yeah, I'm talking about like 15.
Hey, look at that, bro. He made it by a whole yard, and they took a yard from him. That's crazy.
Still a first down. Still a first.
It doesn't matter, bro. He was at the 22, and they put him on the 21.
Who cares? It's not like it's like the 3 to 2.
Bro, in the NFL, that 1 yard makes a difference. Come on now.
I just hope
That's a
this game
first
doesn't.
down. It's a first down.
They got a first down to 22, not to 21.
All right. Well, whatever. I wish we would just play a divisional opponent now, so I can just stop hoping. Because when we do stomp all over the Titans, it's just going to give me false hope, and that's not what I need.
For you to lose to the Rams and the Seahawks. Oh, you've already played the Rams twice, right?
No, yeah, we already played them twice, 1-1.
I still say y'all are going to win one.
Oh my God. Well, I hope it's against Seattle at the end, and then f all the naysayers, including myself. All right. Well, the Colts against the Seahawks would have been more. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, Larry. Let me go to you. My bad. My bad.
Oh, it didn't matter.
So you're definitely picking the Vikings against the Cowboys, because just to say you picking the Cowboys is something that should never come off your tongue. JJ did well. JJ did
Yeah,
well.
I'm picking against Minnesota the rest of the year. It is what it is. I'm a man of my word.
I'll just pick the Vikings
Just
because
No, he's not.
scratch me to go against Minnesota the rest of the year.
I'm going Vikings too, Jason. Going Vikings too.
Yeah, I know Dallas has been really good at home, but there's a possibility they won't have CeeDee Lamb there with that concussion. And contrary to what some people might say, I think CeeDee Lamb is still an important piece of the Cowboys offense.
Yeah. Right.
Oh yeah, for real. But Isaiah Rodgers will probably get Pickens,
Pickens kind
our
of
best corner.
last game. They were showing some
But
plays.
in all of our losses in a row, our defense is still showing up. We can win that game. I'm just not picking Minnesota the rest of the year.
If your line,
I think that game is very winnable.
actually going to play that way, then yes.
If they give us protection, because Dallas's defense isn't very good. If they give JJ time, I think JJ can carve up that crappy defense. Plain and simple.
Oh, I thought they were driving and then turn around, they're punting the ball. Man.
Yeah, they're just letting the Chiefs win now. What are you gonna do? I'm going Minnesota. I love the confidence JJ has now going against a crappy Dallas defense. Dak can throw picks. Minnesota can get after it. Doesn't matter about home field advantage. I do genuinely think that Minnesota can easily win this game.
You know the sad part is, with a little bit of help, if Minnesota wins out, they could still have a chance at a playoff spot.
There you go. I love it. Hope.
I don't think there's hope. I'm saying that the chances are there.
He indirectly just picked the Minnesota Vikings to win this game. Just let everybody know.
I mean, they still have to beat the Lions again. That means they'd have to sweep the Lions. They'd have to go split with the Packers. That's another tough one.
Yeah, banana split.
Obviously, Dallas. What's the last one?
But you're going to need three of those teams to just completely collapse, though, too.
Caleb is possibly in the route to do that. It's okay.
Oh, and the Giants. So we have two really tough games and two games that aren't as tough, although the Dallas offense is good. So if we go 4-0, that makes us 9-8. So
I don't think 9-8 makes it.
Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah, we have to have help.
Because you're going to have three teams in the West that have 10-plus wins. You're going to have probably Green Bay and Chicago with 10-plus wins, and maybe Detroit as well.
Yeah, let's see. NFC playoff leaders. Oh, yeah. Chicago, San Francisco, both 9. And then Detroit's 8. So, yeah, the chances are almost impossible.
Yep.
Although if we beat Dallas, we'll pass Dallas on this list. Well, no, we won't. They got a tie.
If y'all were in the South, then it would be interesting because
we'd only be 2 games behind Tampa.
Yeah, and they suck. So does Carolina.
Yeah. Well, keeping in that division and moving on to the Thursday night game, Falcons at the Buccaneers. I don't even know what that game's going to look like.
Who's at the Buccaneers?
Falcons. I'm going to go
Falcons. I guess let's go Bucks.
Yeah, I don't know who to pick there. It's a coin toss.
Really bad. Like, really bad.
Yeah, I went Tampa because they were at home, but that's a disgusting game.
But Atlanta sucks. Yeah, I'm going Bucks. It's gonna be a close game though.
And the Rams have their first round pick. That's the crazy thing.
Huh.
What a
All right,
dumb trade.
moving right along.
Look,
Shador. Can he do it against Caleb and the Bears at home?
I don't
I'm
think
going
so.
Bears.
I gotta go Bears.
You know, the funny thing is we picked the Browns defense last week. I think I know I did, but Cam Ward and Tony Pollard ran all over it. So I gotta go Bears because that's what the Bears do. They run the ball.
Yeah, they have to with that quarterback.
Yeah, he's proven that
Yes,
he's. You know
Swift
what?
and Manunga have looked good. So
His numbers aren't great. The stat line is not good. But man, that man did throw a couple of passes. I was like, wow,
no, his
that was Patrick
athleticism's
Mahomes.
never been a question, though. Like I've never said he couldn't throw. I just think he makes bad decisions.
Yeah, I just on the college level when I see throws like that, I'm not overly impressed. But in the NFL level, when I see throws that are that good, I mean, and they were pretty damn good, I was like, wow, that's pretty impressive. That's something that you can really that you can build on. Anyways, I was really impressed. I sounded a little bit like Chris Collinsworth, you know, beating off Patrick Mahomes, like because I was like,
I don't
damn,
know.
that looked really good.
I've never. Me and Jason have talked about it too. I've never said that he couldn't throw the ball. His athleticism's good. He's really hard to take down, but he just runs a lot in the backfield, which is why he gets sacked so much because he can't make a
As
decision. It's up here
yeah,
that the issue is. It has
yeah.
nothing to do with his physical attributes.
He's not seeing it in the kind of speed it needs to happen. You're right. He's
Just went for it.
processing power.
Yeah, I saw they just turned over on downs.
Tie game, deep in your own territory. Dumb move.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Stingley just clamped up for Rice.
overcompensating.
But yeah, that's his problem. If he could stand in the pocket and actually read the defense, he might be as good as they say he is, but he can't.
All right. Well, I predict it. The Cincinnati Bengals are going to spoil the Ravens on this game, and they will not make the playoffs. Lamar
I
sucks.
I also went Bengals.
They might blow them out the way the Ravens are playing.
It's a divisional game. I don't know about blowout, but I do think the Bengals are going to win that.
Yeah.
Ravens
Even with
just
that atrocious defense, Lamar can't recover. All right. Chargers at the Chiefs.
Go Chargers.
Really?
Yep. I think the Chiefs lose to the Chargers.
I think I'm gonna go Chargers. Why not?
Go Chargers. And I'm not doing that
Going,
because you know I'll pick the Chiefs if I think they're going to win. I don't know. I got a
going.
feeling that LA's going to go. Mind you, if they get completely stomped tomorrow, then maybe my tune changes. But as
I
of
don't
right
think
now, I
Philly's
have a
in the
feeling.
condition right now to stop anybody though.
Yeah. So I do have a feeling that the Chargers are going to go into Kansas City and win in Arrowhead.
They're still
I
not
say
out.
if the Chiefs lose here, they're in desperation mode and they beat the Chargers. And that might be what happens because of the Chiefs' mistake here. Your 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 defense has been controlling CJ all game. Why not just punt the ball? You have a
To get
better
that
chance to
momentum.
score. There was no reason for you to go for it on your end of the field. It's insanity. Giving him free points.
You know, we
3
don't
points.
usually see bad calls like that from Andy Reid.
No.
Well,
No.
yeah, he's cocky. He thinks he can get it. They can get any first down.
Like this Kansas City team is not backed by the officials. So they have to earn it, and you can tell they can't. Like, I'm being serious. Like, the refs are
No, you're
not
right.
helping them like they have been.
Not a bit tonight.
They had
So
a
now
bad
we're seeing
breakup
what the real Kansas City Chiefs can do. 6-6. That's
last like
about right.
2 weeks. That's like they had a bad breakup.
It's like they really haven't gotten good calls. I mean, they've had a couple moments, but overall, Kansas City has not been getting the beneficial calls they've been getting.
Maybe Taylor Swift really did turn down the Super Bowl halftime show. I say the NFL's not forgiving. That's a rumor,
Let's
of
go,
course.
baby. Rumors.
Strictly rumor.
Here's the game that I'm most interested to see next week. The Bills at the Patriots. Can the Patriots do it again? Can they do it again?
I
I'll
think
go
that
first. I'm going with the Pats. Going with the Pats at home. Strong defense. Josh Allen has been known to struggle. Okay, Cincinnati's defense. Ooh, they came back against Cincinnati's defense. It's not the Patriots defense. And I believe in May. Give me my $50. Give me my $50.
that crowd's going to be crazy. That's going to be the first time they've had a big crowd since Brady was there.
You know,
It's gonna be a huge game.
when I was going down the list, that was the first game I ran into that was actually difficult. Bills don't usually look the same away, especially this year. Their
I
away has
do think
not
they're
been
going to fight
great.
him to the death, though. I think it's going to go.
I went into it, I was like, New England at home, probably. But then I started to think about it, and I don't think that Allen's going to let them sweep them this year. I think the game is going to go almost exactly like today went with the Bengals. I think the Bills come back and win in the fourth quarter because Josh Allen is going to will it, just like he did against the Bengals. So I'm going to go Buffalo in a shootout.
I'm
Okay,
going to
Josh Allen lover.
No, I've been picking the Patriots all year, bruh. And this is the last tough game the Patriots are going to have, and I don't think they're sweeping Buffalo.
Josh
What?
Allen lover says what? Yay!
Agun Bawale.
Fuck the cheats.
They gave him that touchdown. They should have never went for that.
Crazy.
Crazy.
I don't care. I'll take it. Give him a buffer.
I just don't want overtime, please.
The world would be great. Just no cheats in the playoffs. I'd be at peace. All right, Commanders Giants, a game that no one cares about. The Giants are 2-11, fighting for that number one draft pick.
Yeah.
To get who, I don't know, but
Who cares? I'm going home team. I think the Giants try to kill their draft stock, and they win so that they're both 3 and whatever.
It might be Mariota because Daniels got hurt again today, right?
Yeah.
So,
That interception that was almost a pick six, he got blocked and it like messed him up.
It's a wrist injury.
They don't really need to trot him out there anymore.
Yeah, I think Daniel should sit the rest of the year.
Like he's
They have no chance.
once.
What does he get? All he's going to do is get himself beat up more.
Yeah,
Yep.
They don't need a more significant injury that's going to bleed into next year.
Bro, today it almost looked like Flores was like, oh, they're bringing Daniels back. He's hurt. We're going to kill this dude. I'm just going to bring so much pain that he doesn't want to play anymore. And that's exactly what happened. And then it just folded over into Mariota. Mariota had maybe the worst game of the year. He had one game that was just as bad.
There's a huge argument with Commanders and Vikings fans online whether that hit to Ertz was dirty or not.
I don't think that there was ill intention.
But there's people are going back and forth on that. They're pissed. The Commanders fans were mad.
I think it's a tackle in the heat of the game on a bad throw from Mariota that got his receiver killed. That's what I think. That ball was so high, Ertz shouldn't even have went for it. If he didn't go for it, he wouldn't have got hit in the knee.
But
that's
the defender, the defender's kind of damned if they do, damned if they don't. They either go too high, they hit him in the head.
Yeah, and
Ertz
was jumping for the ball. Where is he supposed to hit him at? Just stand there and watch him try to make the catch?
Yeah.
Like that's not
But you
fair in my
don't.
opinion.
You don't. Like the letter of the rule is designed to protect a wide receiver in that situation. So he wasn't supposed to hit him at all. He was supposed to go for the ball.
He can't. The ball was overthrown. Did you watch that play? The
No,
ball
but
was
I'm not.
so
I'm just
overthrown.
saying,
Ertz tried to
if
reach up and one hand it.
right,
What is the defender going to do in
and
that
the rule
situation?
is,
Try to hit
and the
the
rule
receiver.
is that in a situation where a wide receiver is defenses like that, you doesn't matter that if you can make contact with the ball, you still go for it and make a play on the ball. You don't make a play by hitting the receiver. That's all I'm really saying. Not having seen the play, that's the rule.
So a dirty hit to me would be like you remember that tight end for the Rams a couple years ago.
Higby.
Uh, that Detroit linebacker actually went low on a ball that he didn't even jump for and hit him in his knee. That same defender did the same thing to Hawkinson. It was a ball that you didn't have to jump for. This one, Ertz was all the way up in the air. And what is the defender going to do 100 times out of 10? They're going to make contact to try to jar the ball loose. And that's what he was doing. He was trying to tackle Ertz that was going for the ball so that he would drop it if he was able to make the catch, is what happened. I don't think that it was dirty. It looked worse than it was, but I'm sure that was not the intention.
I'm sure they didn't have ill intent. He wasn't trying to really hurt him, but the guy, if what you're saying is correct, he jumps for the ball and then he goes for the hit rather than making the play on the ball.
He hit him. He hit
That's
him
going
in
to
the
be a
knee from
fine.
full level because he was all the way up in the air.
It's going to be a
So
fine. NFL's coming down with a fine on that one.
You know who would be good in a situation like this? There's a guy named Patrick Mahomes.
Right. He's on the field right now, driving down. They need that score.
you know who would have made that tackle a lot more clean? Patrick Mahomes. I don't know. I saw the play. I feel bad for Ertz. That ball was horrible. Mariota knew he threw a shoddy ball. It was 100% Mariota's fault.
Gotcha.
I feel
With
bad
five
for him,
minutes,
but me watching that, I didn't think that.
with 5 minutes left, let's kind of sweep through the rest of these games real quick. Raiders at the Eagles. Can the Eagles turn it around?
Can the Raiders do anything? That's the question.
I think
No.
that's a bye week for the Eagles.
Yes, that's a joke. The only
If
team
it
the
was,
Raiders can show up for is the Broncos. So no.
And it looks like
That's
Kenny
right.
Pickett's going to be the starter next week. So
Oh, oh,
Gino messed
maybe.
up.
Eagles easily.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Eagles only because they're at home. It could be a really decent trap game if Las Vegas was in Las Vegas. Uh, the Jets, JTS Jets at the Jags, coming off a big win, top of the division.
Jags.
Top. Jags,
Is he going to go for it again?
definitely. Is he gonna go for it again?
Yeah.
Who'd you say, Jets and Jags?
Jets
Well,
at
this is
Jags.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
Jags.
Jags. Cardinals at Houston. Houston looking pretty good.
Oh,
Cardinals looking pretty sad.
Houston.
Houston.
Battlefront's out. Kyler Murray's in the couch. Houston.
And Jacoby will still get 400 yards trash time. Something.
Let
Michael
that
Wilson get
brisket
250 yards
cook.
receiving.
Yeah, let that brisket cook, baby. Um, let's see. Lions at the Rams.
Ooh. That's Stafford against his old team, huh?
Ooh, wait. Hit this
Goff
fourth
gets
down. Chiefs, fourth down. 4th and 4.
I figure y'all let me know what happens.
You're probably ahead of me.
No,
I
I
didn't say
don't think
anything.
so.
Haven't said anything.
I've heard you say something that was before me.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Jason.
Yeah, I heard that too. I was agreeing. See it yet?
No. I saw him drop it. So
There you go.
They should have that
Yeah.
Price is Right thing when they lose. That little jingle.
Now I want Houston to score again just because they keep going for it on fourth down.
Man, the Cheats not making it into the playoffs. I love the sound of this.
Detroit's not as good on the road. I think Rams got that at home.
I think so too. It's interesting though. Is it the first time Stafford and Goff have played against each
No.
other?
Last time they played each other, the Rams won.
Okay.
I believe that's true.
Yeah.
This is the second time they've played each other, and the Rams won the first one.
Yeah. Rams look really good today again, although that was the Cardinals defense. But the Lions defense kind of sucks too. We don't
Yeah,
talk about.
the Lions defense is a bottom half defense also.
Yeah, I'll go Rams.
I concur. Rams. All right. Number one, their division, Panthers, up against the surprise Saints this week. Can the Saints do it again at home?
I think I'll go Panthers, but I feel like it could go either way. Trust in one
Panthers.
of these.
Definitely feel like it's a coin flip, but I'll go Panthers just because common sense makes you go that direction. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All right, Colts, Seahawks.
Seahawks.
This might have been a game. That
No.
would
Yeah.
look
Well,
like
yeah, it would have been if Daniel Jones didn't die.
stupid sadness. They don't run the ball anyways. It doesn't matter about Daniel Jones. Doesn't run. They don't run the ball. You know, I got
And so much for
one very loud Colts fan, and
yeah.
he just is mad. Went to his room and started crying. No, I'm just
He
kidding. Not
might
the
have
crying
literally.
part. He did
He
go
might
into
have.
his room though. He was pissed.
He might have
That's,
cried literally.
No, he didn't.
that's how it was when I was growing up as a Broncos fan.
You'd go in your room and
You be
cry.
yeah.
Get
No,
mad, slam the door.
get mad. Turn the TV off.
Yeah.
Refuse to watch the game.
Yeah.
That
Turn
was
on
me
Bob
too.
Ross. Back in the day, I would just turn on Bob Ross's painting because I just didn't want to see it anymore.
Nope. I would watch all our games to completion and just be disappointed.
There
I'd
was
be
a
mad.
couple where it was bad.
Yeah. Turn it off. I ain't watching fucking football. I'm done. I'm like mad.
Do you remember ever watching because back in the day, you had no way of watching any of your team's games because it was all Dallas and all Houston.
I would
And
cover the bottom so that
yeah,
I didn't see their score. Yeah,
yeah,
I'd cover the bottom so I don't see the updates in the score, and I wait for Chris Berman to come on and tell me what the verdict was.
right.
Nope.
Yeah.
Bro, I was the exact opposite. I would stare at that ticker and wait. Oh, we're up. Yes. Like, oh my God, they scored again. Like, that's what I would do. I'd just be staring. Like, I wouldn't even watch the game sometimes. I would just stare at the ticker the entire game. I was the exact opposite of you, bro. Just
There was
stare at it.
one game we played the Raiders, and I watched that ticker, and we're down like 20-13. Then it's 27-13. Then they're up 34-13. Then they're up 40. They're up
Yeah,
40.
see, those things are
I
just
was
like, man, I don't even care no more. Like, this is terrible.
Gosh.
But dude, I've actually seen it where it was like we were down 21-0, and then 21-7, then 21-14, then 24-14, then 24-17. I'm like, oh, let's go. Like, I wish I could watch this.
There was a period where my oldest brother, had one of those gigantic satellite dishes. You ever remember those back in the day? Like the big ones in
Yes.
the backyard. And like you could get all the NFL games on that. And that was kind of neat. But
Bro, man, the worst one, I don't remember who it was, Fox, where it used to actually show you where the ball was, like the little light on the ball.
yeah.
You're watching, you're seeing them like, all right, they're on the 40, they're on the 20, and all of a sudden the other team has the ball and then nobody scored because of a turnover or something. Those were the worst.
And then I remember in the like 80s, like as a little kid watching it, you couldn't even see the score to the actual game you were watching. They wouldn't even put it on there. And they would only show the scores to the games like every, I don't know, 15 minutes.
Hey, when you
Was
said
that
big,
all the game? Was that the last game?
No, the last game is. Oh, I wanted to say that as soon as you said big satellite dish, I instantly thought of uh Stay Tuned.
Yes,
Did you see that
John Ritter.
movie? Yes. Yes. Where
Where?
they the hell is running a cable program show like
Yeah,
and so they teleport them inside of the programming, and the programming is really jacked up. Like Wayne's World is like zombie like, and they're actually throwing up.
yeah. He's
And
like,
there was
it
this
was like,
one game.
we'll return to different strokes, and it was like,
Yeah, the guy was actually choking. So is that
yeah,
that was that man, the movie was great.
I
All
love
right,
that
now
movie.
last game, Larry, is Dolphins at the Steelers. Mm, that's a tough game.
So I'll go first. That's fine. My gut reaction was to pick the Dolphins. Wasn't sure about Achan, but I think they're traveling to Steelers, and the Dolphins never play well in cold weather. So I decided to go Steelers because I don't think the Dolphins have a chance,
Yeah,
especially without Achan.
yeah. With a banged up HN, that's like 90% of their offense. So I can't.
And Tua just does not play well in the cold, i.e., go back to the Kansas City playoff years ago.
Yeah, I agree.
What does he
Pittsburgh.
throw a pick six with that
No, it's just he
remark
was
that you made?
open, bro. He's freaking open, bro. How do you not hit him?
Because it's C.J. Stroud and
Oh,
he was
you
a one-hit
suck.
wonder.
Yeah, he CJ Strouded it. You know,
I just
all the
saw it.
same reasons I'm going to
That was
go
a
Steelers,
horrible
of
throw.
course. Cold weather was what popped into my head as well, but the Steelers also are playing for a playoff spot and a division title. They're able to play their butts off against the Dolphins, and the Dolphins have no chance. No chance. So Steelers just have much more to fight for. That's all I'm really saying. And that concludes our predictions for Week 15.
I got one more shot. They're going to drag this in overtime just like last week, aren't we?
Patrick Mahomes. The defense is strong enough, man. Maybe, 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 maybe.
Good job pinning
You
him.
know who could help the Dolphins beat the Steelers in Pittsburgh? Patrick Mahomes.
I think they might have to call up Dan Marino.
Dan the man.
Man, that dude could just rocket that ball into you.
I was just informed that HN could have came back in that game. Yeah, they just held
Oh,
him
so
out.
he's fine. I still think the cold's going to be a problem for them. So
Yeah. I don't know. Just hand it off to HN 45 times, and maybe they have a shot. Waddle looked all right today.
Looked all right.
Jalen Waddle,
Oh,
but I'd still
I was
probably go.
Christmas shopping. I didn't get enough to watch the highlights like I normally do.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go, D, baby.
Longest streak in his career.
Did he drop it?
I don't know. Did it hit the ground?
Nope, it didn't.
it won't let me save your video, by the way. I don't know why.
Not sure why either. Am I trying to send it to you again?
No, hold on.
Okay.
I might need you to. I just hit a. I tried to close it all out and open it back up, but it's still not saving. I'm just. I don't know why.
Were you able to post it, Jason?
What's that?
Were you able to post the video?
Oh, I forgot. Oh,
Oh,
you mean I
did you?
shared it with? No, I shared it with a friend of mine. He's watching.
I meant the short that I
No,
posted.
no, I forgot.
Oh, could you
I
do it?
want to I want to do that. What do you think about TikTok? Because I don't know, Instagram's kind
That one's saved. Or the other
Then
one
go.
didn't.
Yeah, I'm all for it, Jason. Whatever you want to do, man. I just don't want to like do all of it.
I think I'm gonna lean on that one because the Instagram's not really wasn't really doing anything.
That's cool. So did you post it on TikTok or do you already have TikTok?
No, I've got to create one.
Oh, okay. At the end, I'll make like a supercut, put them all together.
Yeah,
It'll end up being a long format, so hopefully, hopefully it'll be funny.
I think
All
so.
you gotta do is hit one field goal, buddy. Come on, let's go, man. Man, Houston's defense is legit, though.
The Vikings are the first team since 1992 to pitch a shutout after being shut out the previous week.
Who was the last team that did it?
I don't know. In '92, it doesn't say.
1992. Busy
Oh,
playing.
it was Denver.
It was
I
Denver.
guess Denver
Oh,
Redskins.
that was that year that Elway
Oh
got
wait,
hurt.
sorry, I read that wrong. Disregard.
What?
That wasn't the case. I looked to the comments to see if they had an answer, but I just misread it. So I don't know who did it.
I gotta look and see if Denver did that. 92. You got me curious. I got the first down. Let's see.
Man, the Chiefs not in the playoffs. That's great. It's
Well, they
fantastic.
still have a 16% chance.
What do they play? What do they got up here? Who do they have coming up?
Yeah, Denver lost 30-0 to Philly, and then won 12-0 on the Browns.
In '92,
Mm-hmm.
so it was Denver.
Yeah.
The Chargers, the Titans, the Broncos, and the Raiders.
What about it?
The last four games for Casey. Chargers, Titans, Broncos, Raiders.
Two of those games are tough.
Hey, you want to hear
Chargers and
Boys'
Broncos.
stats in that game they lost 30-0? LA was 8 of 18 for 59 yards and a pick.
Oh my. Did he get hurt?
I think so, because then Sean Moore came in, and I think that's where Denver lost LA for like 5 or 6 weeks, and then
Oh, okay.
they didn't do anything that season.
What?
That's
Man,
the year that I probably played Tecmo Super Bowl and took them to the Super Bowl because it was sad to watch them in real life. That game was fun.
yeah, Tecmo Bowl was the man when it first came out, nonstop. And second Tecmo Super Bowl when that came out too, nonstop.
Yeah, I like to just play that over and over. All he had to do was just hope he didn't pick the same play the defense picked.
Even so, you can get you can get a good 10 yards out of that, an all-out blitz.
Yeah, if you were
And
ready for it,
restricting.
you back that quarterback up and throw it.
And all it took was just a little bit of reaction time. But yeah, my favorite thing was going all the way back to my end zone almost, and then just tossing it almost 100 yards.
Yeah, end zone to end zone
Montana
pass.
to Rice.
They'd have that little graphic in the background.
Telling you, man, Tecmo Super Bowl when they put the cuts in there, that's great.
Mm-hmm. I think there was one game I had like 700 yards passing.
I'd always just pick the Bears and run the ball every time.
It didn't work in Tecmo Super Bowl. It only worked in the original Tecmo Bowl.
Because
Yeah,
they
I'm
had
talking about
eight in the
Tecmo
original.
Bowl.
Yeah, because Peyton was just off the charts.
The
Yeah,
second,
that's what I would do. I'd just run. I'd do this. I'd go around, and I would just go, and it was over.
that second version of it had Neil Anderson, and he was okay, but he was not Walter Payton.
No, not even close. Walter Payton in that original Tecmo Bowl game was stupid. That's why they made that joke on Family Guy. Peter's like running around, playing Cleveland. Stop it!
They,
I
I
just
think the
I just use the Bears every time.
the
Like
Vikings
I'm gonna
the
go
Vikings had
Bears.
Herschel Walker at that point.
Go Bears. Never ever run a pass ever.
The Vikings had what? Wade Wilson, Anthony Carter, Herschel Walker.
Just can't mess this up. It's a chip shot field goal. It's all you got to do. All you got to do.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You
It's
go for
third and
this.
4 on my screen.
Well, I think you run the ball and you let as much clock come
Yeah.
off as possible.
If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah.
Woody's mark. Well, I thought I was gonna. At one point, I had a 12% chance to win in your league, Jason. Now
Yeah.
I'm up by 7. All he has is Rasheed Rice, and I have Lad McConkey still.
Well, I needed a record day from Nico Collins, and he stopped after the first half.
And then in Roy's league, I'm completely and utterly demolishing. So
Yeah, I won a sloppy, nasty game, and now I'm just going to have to figure out how to win a sloppy, nasty game next week. But looks like I'm going to play Brian, so I'm going to have my work cut out for me.
Saturday Night Football Genius win probability has the Chiefs beating the Broncos likelihood at 60%.
it's because they're in Kansas City. But I don't know.
Make
Isn't that?
it.
I think
Make
they're a
it.
little bit delusional on some of those.
I think it's more 50-50. But
I agree
I
with
think that
50-50.
Chargers game's 50-50.
yeah, I think the Chargers game's also 50-50. But it's at home. That's why they're giving them so much of a.
But if you watch the Chargers, like they're kind of this, I don't know, they've got a decent defense.
Oh
Yeah,
man!
like to me, it's a coin flip. There's the field goal. 30 seconds.
30 seconds. That
Yeah.
should shut it down.
It's over.
I
Totally
just don't.
over.
I don't want Rasheed Rice to do anything on this drive.
Yeah, some garbage.
Which I was doing the math. I would have gotten a 6 seed in Jason's league regardless. But I'd rather have a better spot.
Well, they're officially eliminated from winning a division. Now they're 5 games back.
Looks like I'm going to stay at a 3 or a 4. Hey, I wanted to point out to you, Jason.
What?
Elskin did not change his players, so he had people that were on bye. He's got Drake May in for tomorrow,
Yeah.
and
Brian's
he
playing
doesn't have a
you, and
defense in at all.
doesn't Brian have a what's his face Hampton?
That's in Jason's
Yeah.
league and Roy's league,
Yeah.
and Hampton's predicted to come back. So
Yeah, but that's kind of a gamble, right? Like if he doesn't get activated, then there's
yeah,
no left to play him, right?
But that's not the same as Drake May being on your
No,
roster
I
right
know,
now.
but you know,
yeah. He has Drake May in, and he doesn't even have a defense in.
Apples and oranges right there.
He left Waddle on the bench, and he had Jordan Love on the bench with 44 points. So he obviously has already mailed this season in. It just
I'll have
sucks
to
that
kind of
the
that
other
figure.
8-5 team had no competition. Is the only thing that sucked.
I'll have to look at that when we do the teams next year because I don't want somebody that's gonna just lay down.
I don't know how often he does that. He's 3-10, but it might be because he hasn't even been looking.
I'll look at
Because
the
look,
last weeks too.
anyone want Jonathan Taylor? What is that, Sill's friend? He's still playing even though he only has 3 wins. So that's at least respectable.
Oh yeah, he's gonna play. He loves playing. I
But
know
you
it.
already know, bro. I'm going to be looking at that. So I just wanted to bring it to your attention. He's the only one that's not trying.
It's much better than it used to be because there was a lot of
Oh
problems.
yeah, the last couple years we've had people trying all the way through. This is the first year I've actually seen somebody in a couple years not changing out their people.
Well, that person's been in it a long time. So.
A very long time. I remember. He actually won last year, I think.
You jumped.
Or he lost to Sill. I don't remember what it was. Yep, Sill got eliminated from the playoffs today. She got crushed.
Yes.
I'm done for too.
Uh
I'm toast.
oh yeah,
Me too.
you're eliminated officially.
All I
Because
have.
I think Dolphins make me cry.
The Dolphins do make me cry because they still start Tua, and one day he will die.
Wow. I can't
Yeah,
believe it.
Dolphins make me cry has outscored you by 200 points. So he's just going to eliminate you by points.
They really, really. There's not many ways that Kansas City can make the playoffs now, even if they did run the table. All those
It'd
teams
be tough
above
for
them,
them.
all these teams above Kansas City hold tiebreakers now.
That's great. Tired of seeing them in the Super Bowl.
Oh,
Anyone.
nope. Here's another one. Cowboys Locos. He might have actually beat the guy, but he left George Kittle and he's on a bye. And that game's going to come down to the wire when he doesn't even have a tight end.
All right, guys. I am gonna go ahead and log us off. I don't have an ending this time because I had to use it for the beginning, and then I've been on the stream. But it's very sad Brian didn't make it this time around. Hopefully, we see him next week. Give me your guys' videos when you can. 3 regular guys. We out. Maybe. Can't find the button.